So one of the biggest learnings from the last 11 years fighting for my life against my pancreatic cancer is that my mind tells a lot of stories about this illness and how it could evolve, and that those stories are often not true and not helpful. The only effect they have is they stress me out, and because they stress me out, it has a negative impact on my body. And one way to cope with that problem, that dilemma that we all have, and I have it a lot, it's not that like I'm like free of that, is to question those stories, to ask yourself, is the story helpful or not? Is it constructive or not? Is it wholesome or not? And if the answer is yes, then I go with the story and I propel into it. But if the answer is no, then I try to let it go. How? It's a good question. It has a lot to do with focus. What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the story that drags you down and makes you feel like not well and stresses you out? Or can you focus on something in the here and now that is actually supporting you and lifting you up? And it's a skill. It's about trying it out, and again. Your mind will go back to the drama story because it's a default wiring of our brain. So that's normal, don't freak out about it. But then once you realize, it's interesting when you shift the focus back and say, okay, now I want to focus on the here and now and what I do now and what is helpful. And then see what happens, how you feel. So that's one of the biggest learnings from the last 11 years. Let me know if this is helpful and talk to you soon. Bye bye.